Welcome to Monaco for this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. It's a race that is truly steeped in history, but before the drivers turn their attention to winning, they first need to get through today's tricky practice session. Who are Ricciardo, Verstappen and Kimi Räikkönen. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula One action very shortly.
So that was an amazing practice session. I managed to do the tyre life in perfect, do the track acclimatization in perfect, and I did the qualifying pace in perfect. So, oh my god, that was absolutely awesome. I definitely see the advantage of waiting until free practice 3 to do a lot of these, because in the first sessions the track hasn't been gripped up, so meeting the target time is much harder. But in free practice 3 it was so easy. I was over a second over the target time, so it worked really well actually, and yeah, paid off. I'm gonna get a lot of resource points from this. Let's have a look. Perfect 10. So I got 144 points in that one practice session. Incredible.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
17th or higher, beat Sergio Perez, beat Kevin Magnussen. It's pretty similar to every other time. I'm going into this weekend pretty confident though. I think this is the first weekend where I've actually got perfect out of the qualifying pace program, so, and qualifying is so important here, so getting a result like that definitely helps. Alright, so we can afford the drag barge boards, but I'm thinking maybe just wait till the end of the weekend. But I was going to spend it on them anyway, so I don't really feel like I should wait anyway, because that's what I'm going to spend it on. And then from there on, it's all stage 2. So yeah, I'll put it towards that, and then we've upgraded all the stage 1 upgrades now, it looks like it. And at Canada, see, the drag is definitely going to help at Canada, where there's a lot of big straights, so I figured, yeah, you have to put it in. We should get ahead of McLaren from that as well. Still crazy to see Mana so bloody damn high on that list, but yeah. So going into qualifying, hopefully we can get a good result here. I just don't want to crash in the race.
Here we are at one of the most difficult circuits on the racing calendar. Welcome to Monaco for today's Formula One qualifying.
Have a look at our setup. Looks like we're starting with the ultra softs. Oh, obviously it's qualifying, so we can choose here. I go with the super softs. How long are they supposed to last?
I know the team back at the factory put in a lot of hours getting the car ready for you this weekend. Let's repay them with a strong performance.
Alright, let's go then. Oh, yes! Yes! 7th!
Grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Räikkönen, Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So yeah, did very well here. Managed to get well into the top 10, get 7th. Hopefully with a good start. We are looking at some very strong points here. I just don't want to damn crash. But yeah, you can see the Saber's definitely fallen back. Kevin Magnussen had a horrible qualifying, 3rd last. You got Manners up in 13th. Overachieved by 7 positions. 77 points, pretty good. Qualified Sergio Perez. Massive chunks of time I found on him. in the second and third sector. But he's gonna win. Like, he needs 1 point. Just for finishing a race, he'll win. I think I'm gonna be promoted here or something.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
Race 14th and higher. Beat Perez and Magnussen. 16th in championship. I'm definitely 16th in championship. I don't think it changes for the entire season. That's basically your first season goal, to get 16th, given the car that we have or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna definitely be beaten, especially if I get points here. Might even get in the top 10 after this. But yeah. So just waiting on them streamlined suspension arms, which are going to come in Canada. I don't think it's possible to get enough points to get anything else, but it looks like we might have enough points next week to do another upgrade like fuel efficiency. But I think I'm gonna hold off on upgrades for a while now. I've got all the stage ones. I might just save up for the good ones again, like chassis weight and engine upgrade and downforce and stuff. Get those big ones. See, with a chassis weight upgrade, we're pretty much on Toro Rosso, so we definitely make those big strides if we get them. But anyway, let's go to the race. Let's see how this goes.
Motor racing has come a long way since the first Grand Prix of the early 20th century. We have faster cars, bigger circuits, highly trained drivers who've dedicated their lives to racing. But still, we return here. Still, it remains the most desired victory in Formula One. Still, we race the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. And as the drivers start thinking about getting a good start and how on earth to get through Saint-Devote in one piece, I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, if we might be seeing a safety car or two today.
Well, you wouldn't exactly bet against it, would you? Statistically, it is pretty common, of course. About 80% of all Monaco Grand Prix will have at least one safety car. And that's despite the incredible work of the marshals around here, who you'll often see lifting cars out of the way just under the yellow flag conditions. The teams will always plan for the worst case scenario though, and they'll be making sure various caution periods are built into their strategy models for the race.
Okay, don't try anything silly into one. It's going to be crazy in there. Just do your best to stay out of trouble.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Rosberg, Sebastian Vettel, and Verstappen, a Renault, Bottas, Alonso, and Daniel Kvyat.
Oh, Renault. Well, our Renault is about to take off now, so let's have a look at our strategies. The tyre wear must be non-existent here if you can just use the two softest compounds. Looking pretty good, to be honest. Ultra softs and then super softs. I love that. Fuel load might increase that a bit. No point increasing it too much because you can just put it on lean and stick cars behind you. Going definitely for the one stop. And yeah, let's get prepared for this absolutely crazy mudded race. Okay, go, go, go! Oh, into the podium! Just shoved my way in there, behind the Mercs. Somehow in second. Not really clean, but oh well, I'll take it. Go, go, go. Here, Rosby, 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 Rosby. Come on, catch the yellow car. Not that fast. Calm down. Come on. Whoa, Rosberg almost got... Oh, come on. Yeah. Whoa, Rosberg. I'm not giving up. Oh, Rosberg! Oh, Rosberg calls it stack. Wow. This has just been a dream for me. This has been a dream. Oh wow, they actually got out of it. Oh well. I've definitely benefited from this. Wonder if Hamilton got stuck in between that. Oh, there's Hamilton there! Holy crap, this is the battle for the lead! Come on. I'm in the lead. Hamilton made a mistake. I don't know how, but... Ah, oh, damn it. Come on. No! No! Don't pass me, Hamilton! Oh, that was lucky. This is gonna be like this for 10 laps. Half the race in front of Hamilton. Trying to defend like hell. Come on. Floating. Lots of floating on that corner. Oh, Hamilton going down the inside. Oh no! No! I don't want you to win, I want to win! Oh no! Oh! I don't know how I've done it. I don't know how I've done it. I think Hamilton has retired. Oh no! Come on. There we go. This has been literally the most chaotic Monaco Grand Prix I've ever done. And it's pretty easy to make chaos here because of the walls, but that was crazy. No safety car even as well, which is odd. Lost a bit of front wing there, so not the best situation. I'm not going to change my strategy. I'm not pitting again. I don't care what it says. They want me to pit because of the wing, but I'm happy to just stay out. If I pit, I lose points. I probably won't even get a point, to be honest. If I stay out and somehow hold it together, I can win. Last lap! Gotta do it! Never has such an unlikely winner happened since 1996 with Olivier Panis. But at least in this time, the whole field is still on the grid. Oh! Come on. That corner's just so tight. It's hard with the wheel. Oh, yes. You bloody beauty! I'm gonna win! Winner of the Monaco Grand Prix.
Brilliant stuff from Renault today. What a superb victory. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, time management probably played quite a large
Hell
role in the outcome
yes.
of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Here come today's winning drivers, and what a race it was.
Prince Albert
This is
gives
a
me
team
the
that knows success
first
very
place
well in
trophy.
F1, and they're just itching for even more. Congratulations to the Renault team for their...
For their what? For their what? He just stopped talking.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Oh, maybe Marcus Ericsson?
Really?
Yes, I think I'll commit to that one. Marcus Ericsson, fine job, very consistent.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
Marcus
It was
Ericsson.
a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
So I got 8th in the championship there. I'm 8th in the championship now. 33 points. I'm actually ahead of a Williams car. Carlos Sainz got a 3rd. That gave him a lot of points. So where are we in constructors? We are 6th. Pretty solid points gap to the Force India, but quite a bit more to go to get up to Toro Rosso. But things are definitely looking good for the goal of getting 5th in the constructors and top 10 in the driver championship. That was amazing. But yeah, I'm very happy. I caught up, but yeah, couldn't win. Really? I didn't beat... Oh, in the rivalry, yeah. Fair enough. Alright, that's actually an awesome job. Oh, cannot believe it. Won the bloody race. I mean, where my points are right now, probably, I probably was expecting around that by the end of the season, not already. We got Canada next, which I feel very confident at. I'm not sure how the AI react there in terms of speed, but I love bloody Canada. It's a good race. Then you got Azerbaijan, which I definitely don't feel confident there whatsoever. But I'll definitely try and get some practice done and see how it goes. But yeah, season's going much better than planned though, so that's good. And next weekend, well, we can't upgrade something else before next weekend, but we've got the drag streamline, so that will all be done. And then hopefully we can get another thing done. Probably have to do the second stage drag, because now that they get more expensive, it's much harder and much more time consuming to get more upgrades. But we'll see. I mean, once the drag's in, I should probably just be about ahead of McLaren if they don't upgrade their car. And yeah, our car is just steaming up the field, man. So yeah. Well, anyway, that was an epic race. Hope to see you at the next race in Canada, where we can maybe do one better, but you can't really do better than win, so I mean, I'll be happy with points. Well, anyway, that was a good race. Epic.